Well, Kenny, the first 3 years here, you've kind of been at the bottom rung, I guess, of the running back stable. Every year you kind of made that next climb, and now here you are at the top. Just kind of describe what that journey has been like for you to right now.
I mean, I've been like that my whole life, kind of like the underdog, if you kind of want to say it like that. So I really been preparing for this moment just to come. So just for me to be here in this moment, thank God for me to, finally be here to get the opportunity to go out there and, showcase my talent. And now it's here, so I'm ready. I can't complain.
Coach Smart talked about your maturity. I guess is the biggest difference, if you want to call it that. What's he talking about right there? We talked about your maturity.
I've just been through a lot. Like I said, watching older guys that's been here, they've been having a big role, and now that it's my turn, I know how that role looks. I know how it's supposed to look. So just, growing up and just watching the older guys, kind of like my brothers, watching my brothers and just watching how they went through things, went about things. So, I kind of want to say I ain't have it or lacked it. I kind of always been there. So just, kind of showing a lot more out there on the field, being more vocal. And, I always been a leader by my actions and stuff like that. So just me being more vocalized, I think that's what he.
I know Tamir and James are busy doing their own thing right now in the league. If you had a chance to talk with them, have they spoken to you at all about?
I mean, yeah, like I said, it's a brotherhood here. So, just because they went to the next level don't mean anything. We always, contact each other, talk about things, football-wise or life-wise, stuff like that. So, yeah, we always talk.
You guys are playing so much as players. I mean, you're trying to make a living to go to living in what you're doing, and NIL's here, and trying to earn things that way too. Georgia being known as RBU, does that manifest itself within you guys at all? That like there's a tradition here that I have to uphold, a legacy here.
Not I wouldn't say a tradition. You know what I'm saying? It's more like a standard. Here we got a standard. Just the young guys when they come here, they abide by the standard. It makes you want to. They see the older guys did it when they left and stuff like that. So just the standard makes them, want to come out here and compete and get better and stuff like that. That's all it is. Just the standard Georgia hold upon young guys and players and stuff like that. So.
Just wondering when Andrew went down, did it kind of create a circle of wagon mentality in the running back room?
Say that again?
I said when Andrew Paul went down with his ACL, Andrew, did it cause the rest of you guys to kind of circle the wagon, so to speak?
I mean, nah, just because one went down, we have injuries almost every year or something like that. Just like we have a tremendous running back room, you know what I'm saying? We got a lot of backs, you know what I'm saying? So just because one went down, we just know we got to tighten up, make up for his loss, and hope he get better and stuff like that. But it's just time for the young guys to break it down even more. So that's all that is.
What kind of things have you been telling Andrew during his recovery process to get back on track? Because obviously that's a tough way to start your career.
It definitely is, but like I said, we had a lot of injuries. I believe Zamir had 2, I believe. So, a lot of running backs had been through that. He's going to be well. So telling him that keep his head up and stuff like that, telling him, giving him motivation and stuff like that, he's going to get through this and he's going to be fine.
How determined are you, or excited are you about kind of, showing off this offense that you guys have been working on for a whole year, that you're a big part of, Stead's a big part of, these tight ends, these receivers. How eager are y'all to finally kind of show people what you've been working on?
I mean, since last year, I kind of say I've been eager to get on the field a little more and stuff like that, but now that it's here, I feel like it's time. God's planning, God's timing. I can't rush his timing. I think his timing is perfect. So now that it's here, we're just ready to go out there and showcase the world and stuff like that. So, like I said, I just thank God for his timing.
You got a lot of compliments during fall camp just from team manager Coach Smart. What was your mentality coming into camp, things you wanted to accomplish leading up to the season?
Just being that leader, playing that role, being the older guy in the room. Me and Kendall had this conversation a few times. Like, we remember being the young guys in the room and stuff like that, and just wanting to be in this position. So now that it's here, like I said, there's no holding back. The foot on the gas, it's time to go. So that's kind of been our memo, just to go out there and give it our all each and every day, lead by example for the young guys, so they know how to. When we leave, they know how to set the example for the other ones that come on. It's a tradition, you know what I'm saying? So just being able to be in this role right now, I just thank God. So.
Can you think you're better when Kendall is healthy and can be kind of a 1-2 punch, or can you handle a big workload if he's not available on certain weeks or whatever?
I feel like we have a great running back room, so even with Kendall being hurt and stuff like that, which he's been working on getting healthy and stuff like that. He's more healthy now actually. So just with him being down, like I said, the young guys just got to buckle down even more. And as for me, I don't really have to take that though. Like I said, we have a lot of running backs and stuff like that. So if Kendall go down, I go down. We got another one coming in. So it's really RBU.
What's been the biggest focus of the running back room this fall?
The biggest focus? Just to, like I say, go out there and give it our all. It's not really a focus. I feel like we know the plan, we know what we have to do, we know how to go out there and execute it. Just really being focused out into the offense and, Georgia and the plan. And that's really the focus, just to buy into the plan of the whole offense and just to go out there and showcase our talent.
What have you seen
close
from
to
the
the game, to the first game of the season? What do you do to try to kind of ease the nerves going into a big game at the Mercedes-Benz Stadium? How do you guys get locked in when you're this close to the first game of the season?
You guys, you mean as the whole team or just me?
Just you and the team?
I feel like I said, I've been waiting for this moment. I feel like I played in a lot of big games already, so I know I wasn't like the lead back going out there like Zamir, being behind Zamir and Cook. I still went out there and played and did what I had to do, so I've been waiting on this moment my whole life. Like I said, in high school I never had playing in front of thousands of fans and stuff like that, and I've had the opportunity 3 years since a freshman, so the nerves been gone. So for me, I feel like I'm ready.
What have you learned about you?
We're patient, fought hard for this league back spot. Now that you're finally here, what do you expect from yourself this season on and off?
Just for me to go out there and prove to myself that I'm capable of being, complete back, one of the best backs. Just going out there and, giving God His praise for me being him, for me to be able to be here. So,
I was just going to ask you what you've seen from the Oregon defense, the run defense, and those inside linebackers you're bringing in.
You asking about the linebackers?
Linebackers,
They got a lot of talented guys over there. The linebackers are real talented. They know how to blitz well, cover well, and stuff like that. So I feel like we got to be real dialed into the plan, like I said, and going out there and executing it. And for us to be successful, that's what we're gonna have to do. So.
Did you have your own branded T-shirt? I saw you come out of the elevator on.
Yes, I did.
Is that on the website? Are you doing that?
It's on the website now. It actually just came out not too long ago. I think last week. So I just got my family situated with all of that and stuff like that. Now I'm waiting on more to come. To spread around my teammates. The teammates been asking for a lot of it, so I'm waiting on to get them settled in and looking good.
Was it say I didn't catch that? I just saw the 6. What's the?
I say Kenny McIntosh blueprint.
Blueprint.
With a blueprint.
Kenny, what have you seen from Branson as he gets ready for his first year?
Branson, he's developing. He's a young back, like I said. He's getting right. I believe he's in a great staff to develop to be the complete back. Being here at Georgia, like I said, is RBU. So I feel like he made a great decision to come in here. So just him being here and watching the older guys and just following our footsteps, I see like he's gonna be pretty good in the upcoming years.
Kenny, what specifically excites you the most about the offense after going through camp and preseason practice? What excites you most about the offense this year?
How explosive we are. We're gonna be a lot explosive and put our minds to it, and we got the talent, we got the skill, we got the quarterback, so we got all aspects of the game on offense. I believe like just being explosive, we can show that how explosive he is, running, throwing. I believe like
how many guys would you say have the potential, for lack of a better word, take it to the house every time they
How
touch
many
the
guys?
ball? How many different guys on that offense have that capability?
I mean, we have a lot of guys coming back from last year. You can see last year we had a lot of guys that was able to do that. So, I mean, we won the national championship with a lot of guys being explosive. So I believe every guy that we have on our team can do that, and play that role as long as we buy into the plan and go out there and execute. So.
Any more touchdown passes coming in the future?
I hope so. I hope so.
What lessons have you learned from Zeus and James Cook last year in terms of what it takes to win to apply this year?
Just to dial into the game plan, really. They really taught me how to focus on and not just the plays and stuff like that, but not when I'm only on the field, when I'm off the field, just be dialed in and locked in, walk throughs, take them serious and stuff like that. I remember when I'm freshman, you talking on the sideline, you're not really getting in as much, so you're really doing a lot of talking, playing with other people that came in your class and stuff like that. So just me being real dialed in and focused on what needed to be done and stuff like that, I feel like they taught me a lot. And yeah.
Earlier in camp, Bill McGee kind of viewed DeAndre Swift in some ways. When you hear that comparison, a guy who's pretty good in the NFL right now, how does that sort of make you feel?
I believe, like I said, I've been ready for this moment my whole life. That is a great comparison. I believe like me and him have similar game playing skills, stuff like that. So me just hearing that, just make me humble, even more humble, because like you say, he's doing well in the league, and that's a goal for me. So for him to be for me to be compared to him, and just I thank God for that, because like without him, there's nothing.
Coach Lanning coming back week 1 is a guy who knows this team pretty well. Does that add something extra to the game, or is it just business as usual?
Say that in business as usual, you say?
Coach Lanning coming back knows the team pretty well. Is that something you look forward to going into the game, or is it just business as usual?
Business as usual, Dan was a great coach here. He did everything. He won the national championship with him, so he definitely knows what he's doing. It's just business as usual. That's all. Nothing too.
Was it hard for you to be patient, knowing that you've got obviously NFL guys ahead of you, and knowing that your time's eventually going to come, but with the transfer pool and everything out there, that green pastures could be there. How hard was it for you to be patient?
It wasn't hard at all. I knew what I came to Georgia for. I knew what my role was when I first got here. I knew what it was going to take for me to be in this position I'm at now. Like I said, I just thank God for his timing, and his time is never wrong, so I give him all the praise.
Good time for 2 more questions.
Where's that mindset come from? Obviously, 2 older brothers who played college football and both were in the NFL. Where's that sort of mindset that, hey, my time's going to come and I can be patient?
Really, my father. I say, my parents, my mother too, because without them teaching me about God and having this patience and stuff like that. But my dad really, he been through all this and stuff like that. He, really listening to him, dialing into his word. Like most people don't grow up without fathers, so I was blessed to have him in my life. So him being able to talk and being that bug in my ear, it's just having him in my life, he really taught me that and stuff like that, and just really taking his word, that's all.
What do you think is going to make this year's offense different from last year's?
Make it different from last year. I don't think anything will be different. Like I said, we know the plan. We got a plan, we got to go out there and execute it. It's a standard here at Georgia, so just to be able to uphold that standard, it's going to be same results, hopefully.
All right.